Finn, where are you? Come on, up. No, let's go. We're gonna show everybody and take a ride around the property. Good boy. Move back. Move back, silly boy. Move back. Okay. All right, guys. So, boy, isn't he just a handsome devil? I'm gonna take a ride around the entire property and show you. I'm gonna start down the road where we come in, made our driveway. Again, we did all this work ourselves. We built this pole barn. You'll see the house and all this kind of stuff. House goes way back up there. So there's 60 acres here. So I'm kind of gonna just shut up and take you down to where the driveway comes in from the road and around the property. So here we go. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to keep this quick and unedited, just quickly do it. So down over here, put all this fencing in. I'm not quite done with it yet, just like everything else around here, but I plan on having some pigs, goats and chickens. Goats to keep down all the brush and everything in there. Pigs for meat, chickens for eggs, and probably chickens for meat too. So there's all my stash of good stuff that I've got there behind the barn. But anyway, let's go. Window's a little dirty. So the driveway, well, I'll talk when I turn around down the road. This way you can see everything. I planted all these trees over here to the right recently. Oh, look at a bird. Just thought it would look good to do it. This was quite the driveway cut. And also, see those cherry trees? Just planted those. My wife wanted to have them coming up the driveway like that. So, really hard to mow on these hills. So, I gotta get a push mower. I gotta walk behind, but even that's a little sketchy. So anyway, here's the road. Custom mailbox post that I made. So then, of course, here's my American flag. So what we're gonna do is, so again, this whole thing, none of this was here. It looked like all that there, deep woods. So we had to cut through here for the driveway. It went way up and way down, and it almost looked impossible to do it. But we found this land in, I think, 2019, closed on it in 2020. It was only about 10 minutes away from, not even 5 minutes away from my other house that we lived for 25 years. And my wife found the property with 60 acres. It was right around COVID. So everything just kind of worked out. We put an offer in it, an offer on it. And we haggled back and forth and got it. And then the first thing we did, we built our pole barn up here, my shop and a pole barn. And then we built the house. So anyway, so the driveways from the road to the barn is 800 feet. By the way, all here on the left-hand side is phone and cable. Phone, cable, and electric. There was no cable on the road. And if you could believe this, the cable company wanted to charge me, I don't know, I think it was $62,000 to bring cable down the road. Some crazy amount of money. And I was like, screw that. I said, I'll pull all the cable and everything. I said, but I'm not paying for it to come down the road. So ultimately, they still ripped me off. I had to put in my own telephone pole for the electric and the cable. And the cable company charged me, I think, $14,000, which was total highway robbery since they collect from me every single month. But anyway, so all through here on the side, on the left-hand side, we trenched all that, and I pulled all the primary cable, electric cable, through 2-inch conduit, and we did it with the Ranger. We actually laid the conduit on the driveway, pulled all the wire through the conduit, and then dropped it in the trench. Anyway, so right here we got a V. Up to the left goes the house, and this is to the barn. So I'm gonna go to the barn first. And the pole barn that we built it is 42 by 72. Did a bunch of concrete aprons on it. I just wanted to get all that done all in one shot. So I was real happy with the way that turned out. So we're just gonna drive around it. Like I said, that down there is going to be the little corral for animals and whatnot. I just did this oil tank the other day, or not the other day, probably a couple months ago, sorry. Found it for free, got the pump working, so that works good. We go through a lot of diesel. Here's some of my implements. I got this little trail right here that goes back down to the driveway up to the house. This is my tractor, love that thing, use it all the time. Alright, so now we're coming back down the driveway from the barn. And then we'll make a right here at the Y. I built that little birdhouse. I guess you could call it a birdhouse. For my wife one Christmas. She loves that thing, so I stuck it there. I had it on a pole at our other house down by the road, but I think I just throw it on that spool for now. So anyway, going back up down to the house, planted all those trees. Caterpillars ate the hell out of them this year, but hopefully they're going to survive. That trail there goes back around the perimeter of our property. So there's the driveway coming up to the house. So that house took us about start to finish, I'm going to say 18 months or so. Cleared all the land. My son did all the septic, which he still didn't finish. He's got to grade all that out and plant grass. So we'll go up this way to the house. Tried to make a loop driveway the best I could. I put all these millings down, which held up pretty good. My son and I did the front yard. Came out okay. Needs a little bit of help now, so dry. Did those retaining walls. I've been clearing all over there. House. My wife designed that house. Did a lot of work in there. This scoops back around, goes down, but I'm going to take you around the back. There's a garage. I've been clearing all this land back here. So let's see. Come back up here. Still got a lot of work to do here. I've been burning constantly, always burning. There's a shot of the house from the back side. And let's see. I'm going to take you down through the trail. We're going to go around the perimeter of the trail. Or perimeter of the property, which the trail goes around. Sorry. Take you down to the walkout here. These retaining walls still have to, we're going to face them with something. I want to face them with stone. My wife wants to face it with brick. I don't think that would look good, but hey, what do I know? Septic tank is there. So now let's go take a trip around the trail. Check this guy out. He loves it. Man, that dog, whatever, as long as he's with me and we're doing something fun, he's happy. What a good boy. Love that dog. Wherever I am, he's there. Even if I don't want him there, he's there. Alright, so anyway, I've been clearing all this out. It's been a lot of work, but so let's go around the perimeter of the property. I gotta switch hands because my hand is getting tired. So this trail was, I found it was kind of like really grown in, but when we were looking at the property, I brought my Ranger over, and I was like, man, I really like to check out the property, you know, like where it goes, the extent of it and stuff. And then I found this trail went right along the property line. There's like a lot of old stone walls and stuff, and this trail just went right around it, right on the outer perimeter. So it worked out great. I didn't really have to, other than cleaning it up and stuff, I didn't have to cut this trail. So let's see. seven or 8 acres, and the rest, which is about 52 acres, is all wooded. But you know what? I think I really want to open some of this up. I just think it looks a lot better. My wife likes, she likes the privacy and all that. We had some bad neighbors before, and it's like once you cut down these trees and stuff. Although we're so far away from the neighbors, it really doesn't matter. But you never know. Always want to be careful. Rough ride. So there's a lot of deer, turkeys back here. Saw some bobcat. There's bear here. So actually, anytime I've seen bear, they've been on my driveway, not back here in the woods. I really don't see much in the way of game back here in the woods. Everything comes to the house. But this trail, the whole loop from the bottom of the driveway that I took you from, all through here and up through the house and stuff, it's about 2 miles, I'm going to say. It's like 1.8 or just about 2 miles. It depends on how you go. But so I got to say, having that much land is really, I really enjoy it. Just I can get lost back here. I come back here all the time. Me and the little guy there, he jumps in the back, and my wife's always like, where the heck are they? We just come back here and we just drive around. And sometimes I'll just come back here and I'll shut the machine off, roll down the windows, and just listen. You hear all kinds of birds. I'm looking for animals all the time, and it's so peaceful. Oh, this is a steep hill here. Anyway, yeah, I could spend all my time here. That's all I want to do. I like to cut firewood. I like to clear the land. I don't know. I kind of putz around here. That's all I want to do anymore. I've been working for 35 years. I've been in the semiconductor industry, which is a grueling industry if anybody knows it. But still doing that. But you know what? I've been working since I was like 18 years old, non-stop, always chasing the dollar. And now I just want to kind of relax and enjoy some of it. But unfortunately, we're here in New York. Taxes are terrible. Everyone knows income taxes are high wherever you go in this country. So, for every $100 that you make, somebody's there stealing about $50 of it. Then you got $50 left over, so you got to work twice as hard to make $100, if that makes sense. So, anyway. So this will come back out behind our barn. And like I said, all these trails were here, so or this one trail. I'm gonna make more trails back here. There's so much stuff that I want to do, and I don't have the time to do a lot of it. And sadly, I don't have the energy that I used to have. I used to go 24/7, boy. I would non-stop, just go. And now all of a sudden, I'm like, man, everything seems like a daunting task, which is a bad place to be. I mean, I'm 56 years old. I'm in pretty good shape and all that, but I'm freaking tired, though. I gotta keep moving. And then, of course, my back is bad. Blew that out years ago. Now, every once in a while, it keeps freaking destroying me. The other day, I did something. No, it was about 8 weeks ago. I did something. I was putting the mower on the tractor, and I jerked my back, and been hurting ever since. So here, we're coming back up behind our barn. So that was really the grand tour. I'm trying to like not do things haphazardly with the channel, and I got all kinds of crazy postings, and I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason, but I'm just trying to get things organized and stuff, but just get some information out there. But just want to give you guys a view of what was going on here, kind of give you an idea of the property and stuff. All right, Finn, sit down, buddy. Sit. You gonna sit? You stay. All right, come on. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna go post this thing up so you guys can check it out, and please subscribe, comment, and also put a link to your channel so I can subscribe to your channel. Just put that in the comments. I'll talk to you later.